that we've introduced our co-stars, let's turn our attention to this lovely lady who just woke up, by the way, and has decided that today is wash day. So I'm just taking down my twists because I usually wear my hair in twists so that it fits underneath my slap cap for when I sleep. And I'm actually going to start this wash day with a pre-shampoo treatment. Now, this is my first time ever using this particular grease as a pre-poo treatment. And so I'm very lazy with parting, guys. Like, I'm just, as you'll see when I start applying the pre-treatment, I am just very lazy with parting. As long as I can feel the product on my scalp, that's good enough, because it's going to be washed out soon, very soon. Now, like I mentioned before, this was my first time using this particular grease from the Softy. And while I did like it on my scalp, there was an ingredient in there that acts like a protein on my hair. So I noticed that even as I was rubbing the product through my hair, that it was kind of becoming stiff like it would when there's protein in the product. So I love that grease for the scalp, but not for the hair. So unfortunately, I will not be using it again. So as you can see from the title, this is a 6-month update of the shampoo, grease, and water method that I adopted. And here are some things that I learned. Number one, if you have hard water, you better clarify, because you're going to have dryness upon dryness with using grease and breakage, and the hard water is just going to compound that. So if you clarify, you start with a clean base so that the moisture can get in the hair, and then your grease is going to be an excellent sealant. The second thing I learned is all grease is not bad and all grease is not good. The next thing I learned is that it does matter how long you wait between washes, because the hair, or I noticed with my hair, that it does start to dry out, and dryness can lead to breakage. The other thing that I've gleaned is that regular trimming schedule is still going to be necessary, just to keep the ends clean and even, and to keep a level of fullness throughout the length. For me, if I go too long between trims, the ends start to taper and look thin, and for me, I like having a more full look the entire length of the hair. So have you all been trying grease, or have you incorporated it regularly into your routines? I'm noticing a lot more YouTubers they're going to go ahead and claim their grease now. It's no secret. It's not shamed anymore. It's not frowned upon anymore. Grease is like a regular part of routine. It's almost as regular as gel now, even for washing goes. So what you're watching me do here, again, this is the pre-treatment, and then I'm just twisting the hair up after I've applied the product all over the scalp and hair, twisting it and then kind of twirling it into some sort of a bantu knot. Through the course of this 6-month period, I only used heat like 2 times on my hair, and I've actually kind of liked not using heat. So I want to try to go the rest of the year without using blow dryers or flat irons on my hair, just to see how things go. So now on to the wash. Now this is just a comparison between when I first started this method up until this 6 months. And it's just a nice clean shampoo. I noticed that it did take a lot more shampoo though with the grease to really get the hair clean and get the moisture in before reconditioning again. So this is the added step that I have by using a leave-in conditioner on my hair before using the grease. So this just gives my hair a little bit of added softness and moisture for the detangling before I use grease as a sealant to seal in all the moisture. And then after that, I twist my hair up in twists as a protective style. All right, so I'm done shampooing, detangling, and twisting my hair. And so it's been a little over 6 months since I started the shampoo, grease, and water method, which I have since modified to add a leave-in just before the detangling, because I think in the original method, the detangling is done with shampoo, and I have not been able to successfully detangle my hair with shampoo. I like the method. It's quick, it's easy. I do still occasionally deep condition. It's just I don't deep condition every wash day, which I know some people might be like, "Rrr," but my hair seems to be thriving. It's filling in. Now, if any of you have watched my very second video ever on this channel was an untwist and talk, and I talked about how around my edges and around the nape was short, but it's actually, my nape has grown in quite a bit, as you can see, since that video, which was a year ago. So the nape is growing quite nicely. My edges are filling in, like, seriously. And so just adding the leave-in conditioner before the detangle is actually really helpful. Now, I guess I should tell you guys about the shampoos. This is going to depend on your hair texture and your hair type. But for me, I don't just use the dandruff shampoo. So I live in an area that has hard water. If you have hard water, I would recommend a chelating or a clarifying shampoo so that the hard water won't build up on your hair, because it will, and then your hair will be dry and start breaking. So I use a clarifying shampoo right now, Suave. I use the anti-dandruff shampoo for my scalp only. I have a purple shampoo, which I haven't noticed any yellowing in my gray, but I still occasionally use this just in case. And I make sure though that when I use this, that I really emulsify it and lather it up so that it doesn't stain my hair purple. Now, at the beginning of this video, I did use a grease as like a pre-conditioning treatment before the shampoo, and it was yellow in color. So just to make sure that I don't have any yellowing, I went ahead and used my purple shampoo. And the brand is, I guess, Germac. I don't think I'm saying that right. I don't know. Germac, if you guys know, comment. And then the very final shampoo for my hair is a moisturizing shampoo. And again, that's gonna depend on your hair texture and your type. So this is what she's looking like. Let me show you the back. And since that first untwist and talk with me, I mean, I've gotten a lot more gray, and it's coming a lot more through the back, and it's very much in the front. There's like a really white patch that kind of goes through the middle here. Because it's twisted though, you can't really see it, but when I untwist it, it's crazy. And then as you can see, like, the gray is really coming all the way through in the back, my perpetual transition. So hopefully in a few years she'll all be white. And also, so as you can see, I'll be posting, if I haven't already, a video on my salt and pepper eyebrows, and you can actually see now the gray hairs in my eyebrows. I think that's just fabulous. I can't wait until like everything turns white, like the eyebrows, the eyelashes. Yeah. So 6 months shampoo, grease, and water. Thank you, Mrs. Mississippi. It's been fun trying and modifying your techniques. I think it's wonderful that she's helping ladies growing their hair and maintaining their hair. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.